know, supposed to be part of it.
So how do you feel when someone calls you back?
You feel bad, number one. Yeah.
But how do you want to be called?
Like human being.
Your name.
Yeah, by my name.
So your friends have said it. Somebody started taking cigarette from there. Grab. Push. You're taking push too?
Yeah, the smoke push, the smoke grab.
But then it seems a bit show me that way to support when they push. Yeah, they can be all high in the morning. Yeah. How you managing to take push and you still moving strong?
I don't know, I get the same thing, the same system. I don't know, I get it. So real smoke push, yeah, you have parallel. Some old smoke push, just sit the course of trick.
You seem to be very smart, Jenny.
Yeah, man, you school before? I graduated there from school. Which school? From Movie.
So how you came here? How you?
Last thing I started school for school, yeah, at the town. Once upon a time, I remember during my 10th year, Super Friday, I done Super Friday, in like, every Friday, people, students go on the beach, they chilling, they go fresh. So, one of the Super Friday, I'm a friend, one of the half, Sellee. I done 9 student jobs. Yeah, how Sellee. The girl was with Sellee, and then the character of the popular actor for Satisha and the boss. Yeah, where he live here, so I didn't know.
In your house,
Very hot,
Sellee era.
Down when using a car, we park the car. We are only the woman first this year. We saw so much people also yeah, what uniform. When he came, I saw, he said, oh, you guys falling school, supposed to make sure you are striving in school. I was, so I want to
No, Mama, relax.
our president came, he saw me travel, it off you, and the next day, so to go to one came up with the expression letter. So,
Oh, which year?
long ago, about 2010. Yes, 2010. So, I want to explore me. Tomorrow, do a first about the idea for the fire instead, tell you. When I do, I'm going to say, if you do anything, it's done another go. Yeah,
What 2010?
yeah.
You been up to 20 for the grade?
Yeah. I can speak that. I went in Marshall. I don't know where I left. I went Marshall, man. That's that thing.
Oh, wow. So, where is your mother? Where is your father?
My father is Norway.
Norway.
Yeah.
Where is your mother?
Presently now, my mother here. So he trying anytime.
What's the name of your father?
Because Oliver Tower.
Oliver Tower. And your mother name is?
Agnes Samuel Tower.
Do you see them? Do you see your mother? She's in a bureau.
Yeah, I'll call. So then I'll call when she got before she was off the phone. Actually, she first with me. I'm listening. She first with me.
So what will it take you to leave from here?
Just transformation. That's what I'm wanting. That's what now I'm wanting to transform. Because see myself, they left our age before. I'm not thinking I left again. I'm ready to see myself move in the regular there. It will be grateful for me, and that will only be done through transformation. It will only be done willingly if I'm willing. All level my heart, all through the constraint I've gone through and through the suffer for the past years until I'm willing now to transform myself and go back home.
I am suffering the street. I am suffering the street. Nobody help me. I had to fight around. I will be my money, yo, my mother. My money, yo, my mother. I suffer over. Yeah, but just a party open the real again open. I suffer, I suffer. I am my fire, no matter if you're I suffer. We are father, have a father. One go take boy, I get you on the street. We saw the street, I seen our thing. I'm going to take on the street, I get you. I'm going to suffer, I get you. I suffer, I want to pay you for you. And they're paying, I get paid on the street for you. You can't tell what that's just about saying about the again, but I can't lie to her and I have when you can't help up by a help or a fever or a help. We need help, we the youth, they just smoking. I have to cry for it, but we the youth, we need help. We suffering, they just, the people saying it to her, they can't smoke it, they can't take it in. They suffering when they tie it, they turn their nose one side, we suffering. I have to cry, but we suffering with it, you have to get see. How women should be looking, women not looking at her, looking tatted, but who are follow, see me, they neglect me, they run away from me. My friend, one man, I go to school, they run away from me.
So to tell you that the substance is very, very dangerous. Even the people who are selling, the people who are selling drugs, they can't take it in. So let's just listen to them one again.
When I get time with my son and my body, I have Michigan have making. I have suffering the street. I have suffering the street. Nobody have me. I had a fire around both feet. I will be my money, young my mother. My money, young my mother. I'm sorry, oh, Balaga. Yeah, but Joseph Watson, I'll be the real again. Balaga, I'm sorry, oh, Balaga, I'm sorry. I am, no matter if Balaga, what is it? Balaga, I'm sorry. Bala. One go pay boy, I get you on the street. We saw the street, I seen our thing. I'm going to pay on the street, I get you. I'm going to suffer, I get you. I suffer, but what a big for you. When I pay, I get paid on the street for you. You can't tell what you're like to the boys and you're going to help again, but we are getting lots of help. When you can't help by a help, a fever, we need help with the youth, they trust with smoking. I have to cry for it, but with the youth, we need help. We suffering, they trust. The people send it to us, they can't smoke it, they can't take it in. They suffering when they tie it, they turn their nose one side, we're suffering. I have to cry, but we're suffering with it. You have to get sick. How women should be looking, women not looking at her, looking tempted by who are power. Person me, they neglect me, they run away from me.
And Liberia, arise, man. Well, it's good to be back this afternoon. My name is Magdalene Saah. Well, today is Thursday. It is one of the Thursdays that we discuss youth, and with all of the conversations surrounding the young people, we discuss it on a Thursday like this. Many thanks to our panelists from across the world, from Germany, from Netherlands, from Liberia, from the US. Well, unfortunately, today we may not have them in full, but rest assured we're going to have a great time together because of late notice. So some of them might join through the telephone, but it always promises to be great on this platform. Today is the 29th of August, 2024, and this month is gradually coming to an end. And never to be seen again until 2025. So Liberia is on the rising. Well, we are just being very hopeful, very optimistic, very courageous. Like I said, Liberians are a group of courageous people. Group of courageous people, meaning we got so much courage and we don't even know sometimes. I mean, it just come from God. Because you will see someone who's not very well, that person's skin will even be burning and they'll be going through a lot. But when you ever you ask them, how are you? They say, well, I'm fine. It's a sign of people who a resilient group of people. Well. We're going to have a wonderful time together. This program is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia, EcoBank Liberia. God bless Liberia. May this land be a land where everyone has opportunity, access to opportunities, irrespective of your background, your status in society, irrespective of your name. They say, call your name. Okay, I'm Yakpawolo and John. They said, no, you're not qualified for this job. Our constitution, article 18 says you should have rights. You should have access to opportunities. You should be given opportunities when you are qualified. Not because you are from this tribe, not because of your status, not because of your location, not because of your political affiliation. And too many governments are falling short to this article. Sometimes, I mean, they come and we read it last time. We took a whole time on Mama Jewel. I like to call her Mama Jewel. And when she gave orders, say if you are not part of the CDC, well, you're not going to be giving access. Too many governments have gone wrong when it comes to abiding by this part in the constitution, which is wrong. Irrespective of your political affiliation, you should have access to opportunities if you are qualified. If you are qualified, you are a Liberian and you should have rights. You have right. No one owns this country. This country is for all of us. And then when you come to, I wonder some of you can actually read the constitution that governs this country. Our big book that we all run to in times of when in times of reference, when we are speaking and we want to make reference, like the way we have the Bible, right? The Bible will tell you, okay, this is the 10 Commandments. You have to do this. You do not have to do that. You don't have to do this. When you do this, you do this. You are wrong. When you do this, you are right. And if you want answers, you have to do this. Do we go back to our constitution? Yes, we understand that our population, this population, some, I don't like to say it, but they say too many people in Nigeria don't like to read. That's one, and two, our population, I mean, approximately, I seem to be correct if the new stats is up, but close to 40, or even more than that, of our population is illiterate, meaning not lettered. But should not stop you from knowing your rights. I will tell you, my mother was not lettered. She was going to school. At the end of the day, she stopped at a certain point. Yes, she didn't go even reach to 6th grade. But if I can tell you what that woman did before she could pass away, you will not imagine. The woman had brain. She had brain. You see the school she built, the church she built by the grace of God, and the kind of people she worked with, you're not even imagine that she did not even reach 12th grade. So forget about that. If we are talking about 45% of our population is is not lettered, well, my mother was part of it, but she's too tall, she's too strong with my father and say we will educate our children. Well, I do not have PhD. My little high school document I got, my when I say little, Chief Question said, no, don't say little because some people fighting for it. Well, my degree I obtained from AMU in mass communication and in public administration with counseling as elective. I can tell you for sure that I can boast of my mother, I can boast of my parents because of what they because of them. They stood by us, they stood by me, and give us what others don't have, and I can brag about that. So my mother is part of that percentage of people who are not lettered, but it didn't stop her from knowing that she's supposed to contribute to the country by building a school where thousands of young people have benefited from. Some are in universities, some are in America, some are in the other country because she wasn't lettered though. But she said, I will do the same thing. The people who say they got PhD, the same thing. And what are you doing with what you have? What are you doing with what you have? So that is it. You need to know your rights. You need to know your rights. Print out your constitution. Yes, let it be with you. Those of you you have it in your phone. And every time, know your right. Know what you're supposed to be doing. Know that you're supposed to assemble. You can peacefully assemble. You can peacefully assemble and in an orderly manner, not to infringe on the rights of others. You need to know your rights. So when you know your rights, you will not infringe on other people's rights. You will not cross the boundary and say, "Oh, yeah, man, and I will block the road. I will block the road. I will throw stones. I will do anything because I'm supposed to do it. I'm supposed to do it." No, you need to know your rights. I'm asking you to look, and too many times government come, government go. We don't respect. At some point we don't respect the laws. Apart from the constitutions, we have other laws. That governs us as a people. Liberia is a country of law and not of man. Yeah, so this is how I want to welcome you this afternoon. Really, it's going to be a wonderful time today. We're going to be here up to 5 o'clock as usual for the past 4 years now. And Orange Liberia, Echo Bank Liberia. Oh my God, Orange Liberia, what are you waiting for? If you are just coming in the country, we'd like to say you are welcome. And guess what I'm going to be doing tomorrow? Tomorrow. We are going to get customers' feedback. We want to know, how are you accessing, how are you using, how are you benefiting from our orange money? We want to know. Tomorrow. I'm going to write it down. And if you call, guess what? You are going to benefit. Just by calling you, you're going to benefit for 350 megabytes that can carry you for a whole day or a day and a half. So that's it. And for EcoBank, for EcoBank, you just imagine you open a salary account, and then the employees have access to they can take loan. Yeah, some other loan benefit. Yes, yeah, some of you are low bill, you're like credit bill. Yeah, so just imagine on your phone, nobody knowing about it. Nobody will know about it. You just do it, it comes on your phone instantly. Yes, instantly. Not go come out tomorrow. Yeah, go come out. No, go come out tomorrow. No. Not instantly. You get your money instantly. And you know what? Oh my God. You are going to pay only 3%. Yes, only 3%. Only 3%. Not 25. Not 25. Not 25 as interest rate. Not 25 as interest rate. So we're going to make some money. When we come back, then we'll tell you what we have on our plate for today. But rest assured, we're going to have a wonderful time together. Let's make some money. And when we come back, we talk more.
What happened to you? So today, I need to pay McDonald's school fee first thing tomorrow morning. And today is Sunday. I finished and get one cent.
But there's no problem there at all. It's possible you can still pay it tomorrow.
Lord, I think you are not level. I'm not joking. If you can't help me, tell me alone.
Yeah, I can help you. Let me ask you, have you heard about Ecobank Money Emergency Number?
You say what? Just leave me alone. I'm telling you, I need to pay my money tomorrow morning first thing. And then they'll open way down the clock. They can't help me.
But you're not even going to the bank, Tamu. All you have to do is to dial *326# and request for 50% of your salary. You will pay Ecobank back within 30 days, and the interest are only 3%. The money will be sent to your account in a minute, and you can use your ATM card to withdraw it from any Ecobank ATM.
Salame. You mean I'll get it the same day?
Oh yes, instantly. I mean in a minute. But to you, Ecobank that baby.
I say so.
Oh, I beg you, yeah. Ecobank can make things happen sharp. For any money emergency, just dial *326# to help yourself out.
Ecobank, the Pan African Bank.
Well, I said, my son Teddy right here. You not pay your LC bill? Yeah, mama, like, bro, I'm buying my car. You sure? How you buy it? Because send the money, I see you moving for years. But I have to move from my house before I buy car. I use orange money right on my phone to pay my LC bill. Oh, so you can use orange money not to pay your LC bill? I will not leave your tractor until you show me the code right here. My Oma, the Tina. If you use a USD account, that's *144*141#. Or when you use your ARD account, that's *144*231#. Or better still, you can use the Orange Money app and pay your NEC bill right on your cellular. And the good thing is, with Orange Money, you can buy an NEC token with no service charge. I said, my son Teddy, right? Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to tell all my friends in the market that we can use Orange Money to pay our NEC bill. Thank you so much.
My people, y'all hello. That your Orange Money here, Amanda. I bring your good news from Orange Money. With your Orange Money account, you can pay your DSTV bill at any time from anywhere with no extra service charge. With Orange Money, the thing is free. All you need to do is dial *144*163# or better still, use the Orange Money app to make the thing easy, because I know you not want to miss on that exciting TV show and that interesting for working. What do we nah. Orange Money.
Sending money from person to person that we got free. Orange Money making for free. Money from person to person that free. Orange Money making for free. Person to person, fee to fee. Orange Money is free of charge. You want to send money to your friends, loved ones, Orange Money, there's no fees attached. Yeah. When you send money to your friends, my God, money
Experience the perfect blend of comfort, cuisine, and entertainment at Premier Guest House, Bar and Restaurant, your ultimate destination for relaxation and enjoyment. Our beautifully designed guest rooms, each offering a calm retreat equipped with modern services to ensure a restful stay. Whether you are here for business or pleasure, our guest house provides a peaceful oasis where you can unwind and rejuvenate. Our talented chefs specialize in African and Liberian dishes such as rice and soup of all kinds, GB, fufu, alongside a wide array of continental favorites, from hearty breakfast to delightful dinners. Every meal is crafted with the freshest ingredients. Start today with our sumptuous breakfast, featuring a delightful selection of both local and international morning delights. Raise a glass to good times at our vibrant bar, where we serve an extensive selection of drinks to suit every taste. We have beer of all kinds, stout, water, classic cocktails, fine wines, and many more. Our bartenders are here to craft the perfect drinks for you. Our entertainment hall comes alive with live music, DJ nights, and special events, making it the ideal spot to dance, socialize, and create unforgettable memories. At Premier Guest House Bar and Restaurant, we have comfortable accommodation. Relax in our well-appointed room designed for your utmost comfort. Enjoy a diverse menu with Liberian, African, and continental dishes. Experience the best of nightlife with our entertainment offers. We are situated in Benga Town along the Ravensfield Highway, or better still, call us on 0772 101 119 or 0881 117 748. We are easily accessible and close to local attractions. Join us at Premier Guest House Bar and Restaurant for an exceptional blend of hospitality and entertainment. Book stay today and embark on an unforgettable journey. I see you soon.
I tried to change. Truth FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. Tried to be soft, pretty. Truth FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. This station rules the nation. Truth FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. Abstain from mirrors. Abstain from sex. Slowly did not speak another word. In that time, my hair I grew past my ankles. I slept on a mat on the floor. I swallowed a sword. I levitated, went to the basement, confessed my sins, and was baptized in a river. Got on my knees and said amen and said I mean. I whipped my own back and asked for dominion at your feet. I threw myself into a volcano. I drank the blood and drank the wine. I sat alone and begged and bent at the waist for God. I crossed myself and thought I saw the devil. I grew thick in skin on my feet. I bathed in bleach and plugged my menses with pages from the holy book, but still inside me, coiled deep, was the need to know. Are you cheating on me? Are you cheating on me? True FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia.
Okay. Yes. So we're about now to our lineup for today. We will talk with our correspondents from Babalo County, Mwagibi, and Nima and Bomi as well. And let's see what's happening there, because it's important that you know what's happening in that part of every part of the country. And these folks have been very, very committed when it comes to informing you about happenings. Yes, we have correspondents there, Truth FM correspondents in some of the counties. Yes, but these are correspondents of state of the nation. So we will be placing calls to Herang Boluma. Herang Boluma is there in Babolu County. We will place call to Emmanuel Degler, who is the station manager at Classic FM there in Margibi. Usman Content from Bomi County, and will be giving us, too many things are happening. And Sheikh Sharif there in Nima County. Sheikh Sharif is there in Nima County. We will speak with Sheikh, and as well as 4 o'clock reaches, we will have the youth conversation. We need to discuss issues, youth related challenges, and successes, what's going on. We'll not only be talking about what's not happening, but we also want to be talking about what is the government doing that can benefit us as a people, as a people, specifically the young people, right? Yes. What some of the opportunities that are there and they don't know about it? How can they access information? How can they access opportunities? How can the government decentralize these opportunities? What can they do to make living in Liberia or any part in Liberia more dignifying? Because the last time I will always make reference to the president's meeting with the young people. He had meeting with some youth leaders from some youth organizations, and in his statement there, he said, we're going to provide more dignified jobs for the young people. We are going to provide quality education. We are going to provide, business startups that, those who are into business, they can be able to access funding, because that's one of the many challenges, or the major challenges when it comes to starting business here in Liberia. And we do the business show here every Friday for almost 2 years plus. And one of our problems here is that, startups, getting money to start your business. Getting money to start your business is one. But listen to the business show tomorrow. I don't want to bring that in now, but this is the president's promise. So today is a youth conversation. Sorry, yesterday I never had the opportunity, or I just left the show. My boss was feeling so sorry for me. I was so tired. I was so tired. He said, Magdalene, go and rest. He said go and rest, because from one thing to another, from one program to another, then I went back running to the interviews office. I went and saw Madam Thomas Brown. How you doing? I felt a woman, and she asked me 100 questions while I was not on time, and I gave her 150 responses. So anyway, thanks to Internews, USAID Media Activity for always organizing these programs, workshops. Very, very important, because it builds your skills, it increases your understanding, it deepens your understanding with regards to the topic under discussion, or what exactly that entire workshop was intended for. For like example, yesterday we focused for the past 2 days we focused on WASH. Watson as water and sanitation, right? Or we'll say water, sanitation, and hygiene. And we brought in major stakeholders. They brought in major stakeholders within or actors within the watch. So Mo Ali, the managing director for the Liberia Water and Sewer, was there, and the CEO of the Watch Commission, Mr. Yango, was also there, and the mayor, Mr. Siafa, was there, Monrovia City mayor, and yes, we had someone from Jonathan from Water Aid who spoke about, who taught us about stories, ideas, right? Yeah, if you want to write stories, how do you go about doing it? So these trainings are very, very important. There are times people may not take physical cash and give it to you, but the matter of fact, the organized training you apply and you are accepted, sit there and and benefit. You may not get thousands of dollars, but it remains with you forever. So I want to say once again, thanks to Internews, you are doing great. And Internews, use it, media activity. That is one, one of the areas that use it is actually helping to. They are partners. You Internews is partner to so many news media institutions. Yeah, they support media institutions um, from different civil society organizations that promote the writing. I mean, if you are doing for example, FIJA is uh, engaged with women's empowerment. They help FIJA. That's what they've been doing. And with this other civil society organization, they empower you, and they've been doing well. So when people are doing well, you have to say thank you. So let's come back to the youth conversation. That's why we don't only want to be looking at what is not happening. What are some of the things that are happening? What are some of the things that are in the pipeline? And we hope that they come into fruition. So I want to say good afternoon again to the Minister of Youth and Sports, Councillor Cole Bangaloo. This is your that my nephew over there. Yeah, my nephew Chief. How you doing? Fina extends greetings to you. To how you call him? Yeah, man. What a many are you see all of the empower now, just forgetting all of the names. So the last time I was bumping the Ministry of Youth and Sport, he came in, but you get what you say. I say, y'all have to do the right thing, because I say y'all will do it. Yeah, y'all say y'all will do it. Y'all say that you're the one, we should I'm putting myself there, right? We should put you there, and all the problems will be solved. Meaning, I'm not saying you're going to take you're going to take 1 year, 2 years to do it, but um you promise us change. You promise us to do things differently. You promise us a robust economy. You're going to make sure that the economy blooms, and through the RS agenda, the agriculture, yes, the agriculture, and what the other are the roles. How essential roles are to the economy and to development. The education. for all the blue on the government. Yeah. When I tell some say umpa. When I tell some umpa, eh? When I tell some, we'll put all on the government. We'll make sure that they work overtime. All right, but on a serious note, we sincerely apologize. We were switching from one power source to another, and we had to go for a minute break. Yes, yeah, we are, and we're about now to go to our correspondents there in the counties to see whether what they have for us. As yes, so let's go to Margibi. Yes, Margibi. Emmanuel Degler is right there waiting to give us up. Oh, my people, all new people there, yeah. Yeah, they have not taken pay for almost 1 year now. Yes, I promise to take them up, the rooftop. Yes, I promise to take them to the rooftop. Any rooftop, yeah, want to be on top and be looking at everybody. So, Emmanuel Degler, you say you are on your way to Kakata or Cat City. Let's see whether we can. Well, I think if he's preparing, we go strictly to Babulu. Let's speak with Harry Boluma. The last time Harry reported allegedly that there are only 2 motorbikes there in Babulu County, and I shouted, "Oh my God!" That's the senator. I mean, they got 2, right? But whatever Senator Amara Kone knows about this. So let me begin with this. This is Harold Boluma from Babulu County. Want to say good afternoon. It's good to have you on.
Thank you, Magdalene. Saah, it's good also to be on a platform today from Babulu City.
Okay, that's awesome. How is the weather? Is it shining, raining, or it's just foggy?
The weather is quiet. There's no rain, but there's a sound of rain. Maybe before 4, 5, there will be a rain here in Babulu City, but I will speak. The weather is a little bit quiet. People are moving around without you seeing any rain here for now.
Okay, so the last time you reported that Babulu County allegedly has 2 motorbikes for police officers. You want to bring up to speed with that information? Has there been any intervention made by local leaders, by the government of Liberia? Has there been any intervention so far?
So far, there have been no intervention to that. And so we will continue to engage the joint security, especially the Liberian National Police here, so that we can keep updating the public, so that we can keep informing the public on the needs in which to intervene, especially in terms of responding to security issue in the county. It's quite important that we need to keep updating the public. Since we last updated the public, the head of the police in Babulu have not informed us about any intervention. We were together yesterday. I passed to the police station not too long, and when I was on my way to the radio station as well. So there has been no intervention yet. But what they are doing now is they are calling on the local authority, because the last time we went to county sitting, there was 5,000 that was allotted for joint security. So they did a project for them to use that money to procure a model bike to be distributed to the various joint security member institutions that include the Liberia Immigration Service, the Drug Enforcement Agency, and also the Liberia National Police, so that they can have access to at least a model bike to be moving from one point to another.
At least motorbike for a whole county. You keep saying joint security. What you have the police, you have immigration, we have what again? Lead the DEA, right?
The LDA, yeah, the national, the NSA also they are here, but they hardly make themselves public, but they are also in a cartel as well. But so far, like I said, the only institution I have in Hugo, which is a border patrol, is the Liberia Immigration Service. They have active vehicle that they can normally use to go to Comba and come out. And most of the time they can be in Babulu City. Most of the time they can also help the joint security to move from one point to another to just make sure to respond to security issues.
They can help the national police. I didn't get you. You said they can help with what? With hello, Harry? Harry Boluma? Yes. You said they help with what? Okay, so let me try to get her right back. I don't know. There's some intervention, interference. I'm sorry, interference there. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so you said the immigration does what? They help the Liberia National Police with.
I said not on most of the time, like I said, the only so far the joint security team that have a car here is the immigration. They normally use that car to do border patrol. So when they have
Okay.
serious issue, they can join to buy fuel and then move in to respond to security cases. But most of the time, the police, they use the tool bag they have. It is what they can use most of the time to move from place to place because patrol is a hard to reach place, especially during the rainy season time. To just use that to move from Boku to go to places like Konga, places like Bele and Bele. Let me say Bele, and Bele Fasama, and the roads are challenging, so they would prefer using motorbike for now over vehicle. But the Liberia Immigration Service, they have a border patrol car that they can normally use when they are requested. They can use it also for police operation as well.
Okay, so we put gas there, then we use the immigration pickup.
Yeah, sure.
Joint security. Yes. All right. So it's raining. It's actually raining, and I mean we are in the rainy season. So tell is there any agricultural activities going on in the county?
Yeah, the agriculture, this country is as agriculture. People are normally engaged in sustaining farming from one point to another. That is the only thing that people are engaged in. But most of the time, when they do this farming, during the rainy season time, they can always be buying food, imported food. And so here in Bible County, people are doing lowland and also upland farming. Some of them are involved in cocoa farming as well. Some of them are involved in palm production. The last time when the Minister of Agriculture visited Dr. Alexander Nota, he also visited some of the agriculture cooperative institutions around the Popo City. He went to Sapama, where he found they have constructed a Gari production machine, and he commended the people of that place and also moved on to another community that they are engaged in swamp production, and then he promised to make sure to survey the various swamp land, and so that they can know how many hectares of land, so that they can plan to do more engagement in terms of production, cash, not just cash crop, but they are also talking about crops that they can plant 2-3 months time for them to harvest to get some money on it.
Okay, so school is about to open. We are in the late part of August, and according to the calendar from the Ministry of Education, school might be opening. Some schools, will be opening this end of August, the beginning part of September. I tend to be corrected, but tell us about how is preparation ongoing there in the county.
Yeah, in the county, the preparation, yesterday we had this engagement with the county CEO, and that engagement was as a result of our visitation to some of the schools around Bopulu district. Specifically, we went to Jalalong Public School is located in Kukalata in Bopulu district. That particular school building we visited 2 days ago, the whole campus was pushed up. The ceiling are falling. Some of the classrooms don't have chairs, don't have benches. All of the doors are open. If I no door, there's no signal of that school opening if I this season. But surprisingly, when we visited, when we met the principal of that particular institution, and he made us to understand that tomorrow, Friday, the PTA will be going in to do the cleaning up around the building. But we noticed that the whole compound of that particular school, the Jalalong Public School, there's no latrine, there's no hand pump. And so as a result of that, we spoke to the heads of the PTA in that particular institution, the one John Masakwe, and then he said that is true, there's no hand pump, there's no latrine monitoring. And so they are calling on the local authority, the anti-school system, the lawmakers, and also the Ministry of Education to intervene to make sure that the schools, they're not just that institution. Other institutions that we visited, they don't have the needed material that prepare them for school opening. For example, when we question the principal of Buakai massacre in 1965, they have not received any supply in terms of drug and any other thing that related to instructional material. They have not received anything like that. But they have informed them to open this coming Monday on the 2nd of September. It is a time that the ministry said they will be opening. So he said that they will be there. For him, the frustrating part on the part of the locals, he is the only teacher in a particular elementary school from ABC to 6th grade. Buakai Masakwe is the only government employed teacher at the Jalalong Public School in Bopuri District. So when we put that question to the CEO, he said it is not only Jalalong Public School. There are about 21 schools in Bopuri County that are currently closed. So all of that 21 schools, according to her, they have 13 that have structures but that were not operating last year. The need only there that this school is in the town on a government, I know, plan, but there's no institution, there's no bidding there. When you go there, there's no bidding. So according to her, what they are doing now, some of the schools that have one teachers, quite recently they did verification of volunteers. They are hoping that the volunteer, when they go through, they can, volunteer that have 63K, they can do some assignment to those institutions that have one teacher. But quite frankly, there are over 20 schools in Bapuru County that have one teachers, and she said, Madam Orita Mone Brown is the CEO of Bapuru, and she says technically one teacher, it means that school is closed, but they are fighting very hard to keep working with the PTA and so that those institutions cannot be closed. So the situation about some of the school vulnerability of the school is very high. And in Bapuru County, the local, the federal institutions, administration, they are taking on registration. And according to them, they are carrying the medal of Ministry of Education. Elementary, they pay 1,000 for the whole year, and junior high is paying 2,000. Senior high is paying 3,000 for the whole year. So first semester, for example, the elementary first semester they pay 500. Second semester they are paying 500. So so far, the CEO said that they are ready. They are doing everything possible to make sure that school opens on Monday. And so she's called on the PTA and to get involved to make sure that the right campuses are set and clean to motivate students to go to school starting this coming Monday.
Okay, so Harry, the 20 schools you talk about, are everything, all of those schools are public schools or public private?
Yeah, the CEO, basically they are all public institutions I'm talking about. Well, she talk about the 21 schools that are currently closed to 14 for them to be reopened. They are all 21 institutions. And all of
21 public schools.
21 public schools in Bapuru.
And unfortunately, we have, you will not see government officials, especially, I would say this in general, their children are not in those schools. So 21 schools in a deplorable condition, and the school, MOE is asking them to open the early part of September. And the environment is not conducive for learning, and PTA is expected to carry on some, cleaning up process. But it's so sad that government officials' children are not in those schools, or else they could have, exert some efforts to ensure that, if those schools become, top within the counties. But the ABC to 6th grade, the Jalalong Public School, you think there are how many? Because I was saying there are
The Jalalong Public School, according to the principal of Buakai Masakwe, the last interaction I had with him, he said that up to present, they have 82 students registered for this academic school year. According to him, last year they had 35.
35.
This year, Yeah, last year there was 35, but this year they went from community to community to encourage parents to do what they call pre-registration.
Okay.
And according to him, they told the parent, any more you have to register your child, if 200, 100, you bring it, and when your child is going to school, and then you can pay the balance one little by little. So he is the only government employed teacher.
Waka Masakwe.
Yeah, Waka Masakwe.
Who's the principal?
He's a principal as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so the PTA encouraged 4 other volunteers, and these volunteers, they are now C certificate holders, so they did not take part in the verification. So it means that they will not be placed in any school by the Ministry of Education. But the PTA said they will be paying those 4 volunteers on their own. So they carried out outreach from the 11 communities that are feeding on the Jalalong Public School. They went from community to community. It was as that result they were able to pre-register the 2 students that are hoping to start school this coming Monday. But according to me, tomorrow Friday, they are hoping that all members of the PTA around that Jalalong Public School, they all will meet on the campus to make sure to clean around the school building. But on a serious note, all of the sitting are done and all of the doors are out. No door, and the school structure, when you look at it, it was a donor funding. To that donor funding that institution was made, but the school is not in bad condition that require urgent attention, especially in terms of inform and in terms of building a clean around our place.
Okay, so let me draw your attention to this. On a serious note, the tuition is at $1,000 for a year, the school year.
Yeah,
for students.
Education says elementary for registration is $1,000 for the whole year, and junior high is $2,000, and senior high is $3,000 for the whole year.
So I think I know you are a talk show host as well. These people, I mean citizens, beneficiaries of these institutions need to own these projects. The people can go build the projects. When they move from there, then they become, so they need to clean around the school. The government, the Minister of Education can't go down there to go and say, let me clean the area. Yeah, please add your voice to my voice and talk to them. Yes, they need to clean around the school. And some of them are carpenters that didn't get up in the city and ask for, if they ask for materials, well, if they get ceiling nails and stuff, they can go up there. Volunteer your time, and because I don't want to say this money is so small, $1,000, because I don't want to sit here and say, oh, the money too small, because I do not know actually what people are going through there in Babolo County. They might take forever to pay this money, but you cannot, compromise the future of your children. The World Bank, if that the World Bank who constructed that school or those schools, the World Bank will not go back to you to tell you, say, go and clean, this place, go and clean, go and hit the sitting back for you to sit down. Well, we are calling on the MOE. They need to be seriously informed about the situations of institutions, learning institutions within Babolo County, that these schools are in deplorable condition, but the citizens need to step up their game to ensure that they stand up with the school authorities to make this area comfortable, make this environment conducive. Because I tell you for sure, I don't know whether the minister passed over there, the minister Jasso. I don't know whether she.
The last time she was here.
And I know she gave some feedback, and I did not follow what she said about Babolo, but please tell them, as a person who's passionate about education and wanting for every child to have access to quality education, the parents too need to do something. The PTA need to do something. Please convey my message to them. So let's talk about the CSA visit to Babolo with regards to the verification process. Tell us what's happening over there.
So the Civil Service Agency, in collaboration with the National Social Security Corporation, that is NASCO for short, the two institutions are permanent in the county. They came in the county on yesterday, and according to them, they're here for 3 days, today, tomorrow, and Saturday. And basically, they have come to do verification of government employers, people that were employed with government, people that they identify to be retired this year. According to them, they already said the various spending entities institution with HR. The HR, they already sent the various letters informing them that people that are really age of 60 for retirement. So these are people that they have come to verify them. And also people that were retired between 2020 and 2023, they are also requesting them, especially if you were retired between that time and you have not started receiving any pension benefit from NASCOP, they are also requesting them also to take advantage of this particular verification process. So they are requesting them when they go in, they need to carry their letter of retirement. They also need to carry their national identification registration card and also the work ID card, full passport size photo as well, and so that they can go through the process for them to be registered. And they have mobile money, the Blue Star and the Orange agent, they are also there. That if you go there, you because they need 3 things that they need to open an account with according to NASCOP for them to be getting their pension benefit through. But since we don't have those things here, they are also encouraging them to get mobile money account. And right there, when they process you to do your ID card, and then they also make sure that you do your mobile money account. You open your mobile money account, and they will carry that particular information with them, and they will make their report. And as time goes by, you will start receiving your benefit through that process. But during the orientation meeting this morning, the superintendent informed them that Bopulu is not Bapulu. Other people who are to be patient, who are to benefit from this particular exercise, they are not busy here. If I send somebody the picture there, they are not taking money. And so for them to just pay their way, for example, even for Congo to come to Bopulu, you have to pay something around 7,000, and to come and go. And the superintendent says that that is too much. So he requested for them to decentralize this exercise. And the team here, one Joe Grief said that he will give that feedback to his central office, and then anything they tell him, and then he will also read it out to the superintendent office and other people that has to benefit. So they started the exercise today, and they are going to continue it tomorrow and up to Saturday. So we saw people there from Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Internal Affairs, and they also encourage other institutions, especially government institutions, that their HR receive those information to really the information that people have to be retired so that they can come to be a part of the exercise.
Okay, so wonderful. Posting you from Bopolu City this afternoon. Henry, I want to say thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us and lifting issue for this part of Liberia.
Okay, so yes, thank you. See you next week. I hope we get updates from Bopolu this coming week to see how everything is going on there.
So surely we'll try to do that.
Thanks for your service to country. Okay, so those are you. And Harry, before you can go, Harry, you talk about the mobile money, something I was laughing because there is some kind of that thing. Hey, when somebody take your number and say, I will send you mobile money. My people, when somebody take your number and say, I will send you mobile money, you will be looking. You can even want feet. Because then how you got a guy? What's our judiciary correspondent? Peter Toby message will just be coming. Even on the weekend, Sunday in the night, the messages will just be coming in. Everybody, he just sending messages. So I want to try explaining it somewhere. Everybody say, oh, that Peter Toby can't sleep. Somebody tell your number while you waiting. You won't even want feet because it takes you will just be waiting. Somebody take your number. They contact one of my bosses took my number. He said, "Madam, you give me your mobile money number." Someone, because a lot of people were sitting at the Capitol building. A lot of people were sitting over there. So I wonder how money. I said, gee, I need money. So he said, "Give me your mobile money number." Everybody started laughing because It will take forever to come. But anyway, I mean, yes, we wish and hope for the best for Liberia, but let's get this one as we go straight into Bummy. Bummy or Maggie, which one comes first?
No fight. Shakira, Shakira. That you can dance like this. You make a man wanna speak Spanish. Como se llama?
Get the best news, views, and entertainment on so you
I can just be money, my fool. No, don't say I took my number and you got it in your phone. I really want to go fire on you right now. Chris Sellee, you took my number. You took my number. Hayaka. Don't have my trouble. You want me to feed? Eh? So you want me to feed? You take my orange number for you to put money there in jail with it. For what? We'll build a country. You will send me mobile money. Oh boy. You just waiting. Also, my contact from Bummy County. I'm trying to place call to you. Oh yes, Bobby Blair Addison. How you doing, Chief? You say I remember Chris promised you gas slip. He's not the one that even gave it to me. Oh, the person who gave it to me, huh? Just for him to vote me that day, he said my car got caught up in the traffic. Somebody called me and gave me gas slip. Oh, I'm looking for a place here to put all the gas slip because the gas is just so bitty, and I put it in the car, and oh my God, Bobby Blair, I see. You need to bring your bag so I can put some gas there. Anyway, we have Usman contact from Bummy County. Sorry, it's good to have you on the line.
Thank you so much, Magdalene, and thanks for joining Bummy County.
Okay, so how is Bummy this afternoon?
Well, Bummy is relatively kind, and as you may be aware, we are in the rainy season, so we experiencing a little downpour of rain here, but Bummy is okay.
Okay, yes, but tell us, is it a little bit of rain or is it flood? Because if you see a little bit of rain, cannot cause flooding for hundreds of residents to be homeless.
So I'm talking about today. Today we experienced a little bit of rain.
Okay.
But in the last few weeks, Bummy, we've been experiencing a severe rainfall here in Bummy County. But for today, just a little bit. But for the past weeks, we have been experiencing a heavy downpour of rain, that leaves some family members homeless as we speak.
And how many are you talking about?
So there are over 75 from the care counts we did, and the children are over 30. So they are all homeless currently as we speak, but they are seeking refuge to nearby. You talk about neighbors and other people around our senior beds, they can accommodate them.
Wow. So they are calling on for government's intervention. Has there been any other organization that have any organization have made any intervention so far?
So since the flooding took place, that is specific in the Magdalene township, And we have another flood that also took place a few days ago in the city of Tottenbury, close by the Western Cluster mining operational site. So in Magdalene, the representative of District 1 Bombing County, Representative Obadiah Vanning, visited the victims there, and he was able to give them 25 kg bag of rice. And he also gave them, he's talking about cooking salt and other cooking intensive. And he said that's an initial contribution, and he's going to see how best to give the information to his colleagues, the Bombay County Legislative Caucus. And in coming days, they're going to see how best to intervene and meet the flood victims. So currently, as we speak, only District 1 Representative Obadiah Vanning has visited the flood victims.
So, is there, I mean, no one has actually given maybe mattresses apart from the rice and, you know, salt, mattresses like mosquito net, like medication?
Nothing like such, Magdalene. Since the incident occurred, nothing like such. And we haven't seen humanitarian organization like you made mention. You're talking about Red Cross. So nothing like such. When they talk about mattresses, you talk about even giving them zinc to rebuild the house or what have you. Nothing like such. Only the intervention of the representative giving them full items.
Okay, so has the water subsided? Everything is under control now, or the water is still within those areas?
So I visited Jacket today again. The water is still at the same point. It's just like they have reduced because, like I said today, we have not really experienced the heavy downpour of rain, but the water is still at those very zero locations because, you know, the flood overwhelmed the entire place and you got the water going in the house. So in the house of where they stay. So you got even all of their belongings got damaged. You talk about mattresses, cooking materials. You talk about even money. According to one of the victims, she said she had a little cash over, I think, 50,000 all got in the floor, and she missed out her money. So the water has not gone completely. They stay at the same position. But yes, since we have not experienced a heavy downpour of rain today, let's see about today, tomorrow, or next tomorrow.
So describe the homes that the water, you know, affected. How are these? How were these homes built? Concrete, or you know?
So some are built, you know, about you talk about concrete, and some are built in that kind of a substandard way. So in our local language, we say the deck to deck. Yes, you talk about that. You get a deck to cement, wherein we use the deck bricks and use the cement and, you know, to plaster the house. So 3 houses got damaged and 4 completely. Yeah, 3 of those houses got damaged and 4 completely because they now withstand the water. And you're talking about it dead to dead, so it got soaked and it fell completely. So these are houses we are talking about.
Is it the first time for this kind of situation? What went on with the flooding?
Yes, to my understanding, yes, this is the first time, especially around the Jacket ended and coming back to Tottenbury, like I mentioned, one community called Stewart Camp. But the community dwellers are blaming Western Cluster Limited for their own incident. So per record, this is the first time. And the high downpour of rain is really causing problem currently as we speak in Bombay County. You talk about deployable road condition. Our main streets in Tottenbury have been deployable due to the heavy downpour of rain.
What you don't call those roads? They are just they're not they are not even roads. That don't say you have roads. I mean, it's on a sad note, very very sad that Western Cluster, you know, is operating, and what's the other company that also operating there?
So we have another company called Congo Money. They are money the black same.
So have they not come to the aid of these people? You know, using their corporate social responsibility. You know,
the issue, especially leading to one of the populated community called New Road. When we raised the issue, they went there. Magdalene, we're interested to know that they came and started to put in black sand. How will you put sand in the mud? So it just got the place more deplorable. And currently to speak, the road is still in the sea, deplorable state.
Who put black sand who put black sand on the road?
The Congo money company now.
But you had locals over there standing and someone is putting sand and they know that it was going to wear out if the rain intensifies.
That's it. That's it, Magdalene. So they played some black sand and they brought some little crushed rocks and they placed it in there. But still, nothing happened. After days again, as soon as the rain fall, it get the place more deplorable.
I think Usman, I usually say that Liberians are, kind of kind-hearted people, loyal. Everybody may not be kind-hearted, may not be loyal. I'm just saying this because that's how I see it. As a part, maybe if you want to be contrary to, what I'm saying, I'm not talking to you, specifically, but I mean, people should not take, our, silence for granted, our loyalty for granted. And anyway, but we will try. I mean, let's keep talking because this is very, very disheartening that you will have a multi-million-dollar company operating and people, they cannot make use of their corporate social responsibility. Yes, if they have been doing, I mean, it's not just enough for the people.
Yes, and that's it, because the locals, the residents have blamed the two companies, a lot. When we did our interview, we went and sampled the views of the people there. They blame the two companies a lot, especially the Congo Money and that of Western Cluster, because they say for time in time they had never seen their road to be in that kind of a deplorable state. So according to them, yes, they agree about the weather rainfall, but because of the heavy truck that is running into on the road and coupled with the heavy sample of rain, so they blame the two companies of destroying the road and not doing nothing to see our best. They can even fix the road or do any partial work on the road.
Wow. School is about to open. The last time was in Bar, I think, at the Silver Bill Institute closing program. One of our compatriots, one of your colleagues, made mention of the increase of ghettos were in that area. And he mentioned, I stand to be corrected since you are here, that there's only one high school within Bar. And when students graduate from that school, where do they go?
Well, they find a way in the city, Tottenham. They find a way in Tottenham.
So what's the population of Bar?
Bar is a populated township because, as you may be aware, Bar was a town, but during the regime of former President George Weah, he was turned into a township. So Bar might likely be estimated in the tune of you got more than 15,000 human beings as we speak.
If 15,000 people cannot have a high school, they have to travel to another district or to another community to obtain high school education is a sad one. But how prepared are parents for the upcoming semester?
So parents are preparing as you speak. Yes, we have visited to schools and registration is ongoing as we speak right now. And our parents are coming, but the black men think the thing we are getting from parents that things not easy and they're still looking for school fees. But yes, registration going on. We visited some public schools. We also visited some private schools.
Okay, so let's stick to the public schools for now. I'm very concerned about all institutions, public and private. But I mean, the public schools, let's say, is government institutions, right? So tell us how is the condition of these institutions, these public schools, so, these government schools that let me put it this way, that government children, family members should be attending, but because of the condition, I mean, no, yes. So tell us about the condition of these schools.
Yeah, there are some public schools in the county who are they are very under a deplorable condition as to speak. Yes, especially you talk about the building, because we'll come to the teachers aspect. So the building, there are public schools. You see the building is not conducive for learning. So you talk about the Bamo Public School in Center District. That's rural center. If it goes there, Magdalene, we're interested to know that the entire roofing of the building is no longer guaranteed. So if we talk about safety, the children's safety is something we have to look about. So there are a lot of public schools in the county here, but the condition of the school building is not even encouraging to send for parents to send their children. So yes, there are public schools here, but the condition of the school building is not encouraging parents, especially in the rural parts. In the city here, yes, we visited one of the public schools here. It's a little bit okay, but get in the rural parts of Bomi County, you will see a public school where you found cattle. Cattle will be there, and defecating all in the classes. Yes, I'm telling you, because
also, I'm ready to take my cameras there in Bomi and see what's happening in that those public schools where cattle are, I mean, defecating in the classrooms.
In the classrooms, I'm telling you, you will see a public school where in no door, yes, no door at all. So there are public schools in Bomi here. They really need the government need to see how best they can come to the aid of these institutions. You talk about lack of teacher, and when you try to know specific in Zodi has over 300 students, and you got only two teachers in the Zodi public school. These are issues we've been raising with all public schools around here. So there are a lot of challenges when it comes to public schools, really.
Okay, Usman. Yes, we're about to take leave of you, and citizens of Congo, Mano River Township in Grand Cape County have expressed vote of no confidence in their magistrate. So this one is coming in, but since it's Cape Mount, we'll see whether yeah. All right, so thanks so much for the report. We really appreciate you this afternoon.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Okay, sir. Okay. I am noted for producing documentaries. Where is my videographer, Heron Gautier, one of the best photographer? Heron Gautier, how you doing? And a very good friend of mine gave me feedback on the documentary I produced. The negative impact of improper waste management. And said, I like that documentary. I like it. Oh my God, this woman, she's Chuku Harris has been in that Wayne town, and for over 10 years. She's for the work she does is called scavengers, those who separate the garbage, like put iron so, put rubber so, put this other one so, and then people come and buy from her. She said that's how she pays her rent. That's how she she pays her children's school fees, because why? The man left her with all the children and he ran away. He left them, and she has taken the responsibilities of her children and sending them to school, and providing food for them, breakfast, lunch, through the garbage. Look, I'm not saying people cannot work in places like that, but it should be, let me say, more dignifying. Meaning, if you work within that kind of area, you should be giving good money. But we're still doing investigation, because what we gather from there, I do not want to say it yet. I know, but we are still doing investigation. How will someone be working? They cannot take pay. They say when they close the area, when they allegedly close the area, I'm trying hard to put it. There's someone said, the people say, I will not call it anymore because we're still doing investigation, right? Say when they close the area before they will pay them. Until then, they should be doing what they are doing, picking in, I know, the garbage, and they are on top of the mountain loads of garbage there in the Wayne town. And my documentary focused on Wayne town. It's a 7-minute documentary. If you have not subscribed to our TV, we are asking you to please do that. We need to step up our game as a people. Speeches are very great, wonderful speeches, promises. We need to implement. What can we do to ensure that livelihood is restored? Too many things happened during the war. Yes, a lot of things. Our livelihood was taken away. But should we always be saying, doing the war, doing the war, doing the war, doing the war? You know how many years ago? Oh, Bobby Blair, I see. Look, that day, Chief Chris will say, "Hop car go." Chief, I say, "Oh, gas finished." Look, the gas are gone. Look at you. Nobody might ask for gas. Oh, the way they are begging the country here. Bobby Blair, I see. Please accept my greetings to the former Speaker of the 54th Legislature. Honorable Buffer Chimas, and to the Speaker of the 55th Legislature, Honorable Fornanti Kofa. How you doing, sir? You were at the program yesterday, and you made an initial contribution of 5K. Those are you who have money. That how again? Let me say 5K. The thing is 5,000. What will be saying 5K? That kind of thing is really, really come my heart. Okay, come on, Umpa. So to the Minister of Gender, Madam Wemi Horace Cuddy, how you doing? You've been doing a lot these few days for the launch of the Support a Child Safe a Future project. Look, I said, and I will say again, I promise you, as an individual, Magdalene is with you in this. And oh yes, we're going to win together. It involves women and children, all children and women. Alex Divine, how you doing? Okay, it's 20 minutes, 24 minutes after 4 o'clock. Yes, we are winding down gradually by gradually. And I said, I am not doing, look, okay, let me place a call to my panelists. You know, they're trying to get me very, very, very vexed now. Very, very vexed. I'm getting very, very vexed. Right, I'm doing. For the matter of fact, you listen to Heron Boloma from Gbapolo County and Usma Ponte from Bomi. Look, he is in the arresto, except the people talking from there. We need this government to ensure that they step up the game when it comes to a conducive learning environment. Look, for a school to be a school, and it's with me on the line. For a school to remain a school, for a school to be a school, a learning institution, one of the top priorities is learning is conducive environment. Yeah, Alex with me on the line. I'm trying to get others as well. I told you guys I'm very sorry for impromptu notice today because I wasn't sure of of the schedule, but yes, here we are, and Thursday is very good for the youth conversation, and we'll have one of our panelists here. So by 4:30 we will start our conversation. It's 4 minutes up to 4:30. So let me come back to the education, right? We will not take Emmanuel Degler. We tried reaching to him earlier, but it's like he's en route to Kakata. Yes. Education. Education. Look, I was part of a team that went to 8 counties. It was unfortunate for me. We did not go to the rest of the counties. I went to 8 counties doing some assessment for this institution. And I went at some areas right in Monserrato. I broke down. Yes, but and Alex, you cooking? That Copa Sunny behind you?
Where cooking?
You cooking, oh?
Oh, they are cooking.
Alex,
I
I'm even ready to welcome you. I want to be so distracted by your Copa son. But anyway, let me go back. Right here in Monserrato. Monserrato. I heard that the senator is out. Senator Dillon. But I think we got one more senator here. Yeah. Right here in Monserrato. Rural Monserrato. Check out this district number 1, Tony. The last time I was there, I interviewed the people there. The kids can walk 40 minutes to go to another school, to go to school, to another community. Sorry. How would that child, go reach on the campus, adjust himself or adjust herself, and start to learn and start to grasp what the teacher is saying after walking for 45 minutes to go to another place because you have to go to school? To wake up early in the morning around 4, 5 o'clock, like what Mo Ali said the last time. Mo Ali, you are talking to me, oh, MD. You are talking to me. If you see me here today, we used to wake up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to go and fetch water. Long distance. And when by 7:30, we're supposed to be on campus. That's the kind of training we went through. And we do not want this to be happening every other time. Because I'm saying this, it happened when, like maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, that I have to wake up at that time to go and fetch water. It was so sad. You wake up now, you sleep in your eyes, you get a bucket under your arm, you go in to fetch water. So should that continue to happen? Oh, my people, the Ministry of Education, you listen to the report. Me are even talking about I'm even ready to talk about the security business here. The people in Babolu County, our correspondent there is reporting that there are only 2 motorbikes for the police officers. And then the immigration got a pickup that when they're ready to carry on inspection or whatever work they're ready to do, if the police or the people from DEA needs help, or those if the national police or the DEA need help, or the DEA needs help, they go and put gas in John Vision. You know that John Vision? Yeah, John Vision. You put, you eat. Yeah, you eat. When you put some money there, you eat a driver that made that bookie. I know made that bookie, and it's supposed to know about it. I used to be part of all those things because I grew up with that kind of highway. So you see, too many things are happening, or we want to be saying that in town and be saying species. We got laws, good laws, and we got money. It should be used for the intended purpose. live simple, that other people may live simply. According to the ambassador yesterday, the president yesterday, he said when you live simple, other people will simply live, because you are going to cut a lot of things down that, you want this one, you want that one, you corrupt, and, at the end of the day, to give account of your stewardship, and then it becomes a problem. Whether in the past, when it left with me, we will go down and down, and then we will start the process from way down the line. And we're going to retrieve. We're going to what the word I want to use. We're going to retrieve monies. Yes. From people that are not meant to be with them. So let me stop here for now. I got Alice Kona on the line. Alice, we are discussing today, as I earlier announced, that we are discussing, youth. I mean, as usual, youth conversation talks about the challenges and talk about the successes as well. We should not only be looking at what the government is not doing. The government is doing, making some other strides to ensure that young people become more, dignified. They are giving opportunities, and whether these opportunities are decentralized, that's another thing to talk about. And you are a young man making tremendous contribution to the society through the TVET institution. And I want to say thank you, and it's good to have you here. You say what? Your name is what?
Hello?
Yeah, you just went low.
Ellis S. Kona. I'm the CEO and founder of the Kona's Educational Foundation and the chairperson for the intellectual class of Inzio.
The first citizen. When you used to call yourself first citizen, I had issue with it, but later on I had to adjust to accept it.
You got to accept it. From Friday of last week up to now, we have not been easy. We lost one of our own.
Oh.
In person of Henry Rousseff, who went to seek job with the Liberian Immigration Service. To our utmost surprise and message on timely death on the 23rd.
I'm sorry.
It has been difficult. Anyway, but anyway, as it stands,
I'm so sorry. Please have our condolences, man, for state of the nation.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. And that's it. Always having us to come and discuss issues affecting us as young people.
Okay.
And I believe in my mind, the only way Liberia can get better is by us putting to action how we envision Liberia in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years, as citizens of this nation.
Okay.
And it gladdened my heart when I hear the president yesterday, when he made a statement that he is not after next election. What is after is the next generation.
Why did he make that statement?
When he launched the child of the street initiative.
Okay, that's why he made the statement, right?
That's why he made the statement.
Okay, so yeah, so
and it made me to with my conversation that the only way Liberia will get better is when we have a president that will not think about second term. And if you come into leadership or to the presidency with leadership, with governance, good one at our rate, at the end of the day, Liberia will move on.
So let me Alex, let me just hold you there to make some input. I was at the ministerial complex yesterday in a ballroom. I was right just like a giant step away from the podium where the president was presenting his speech when he mounted the podium to launch this Save a Child, Support a Child, Save the Future project. And I mean, an organization, maybe some well-meaning Liberians donated, book bags, and they have the photo of, photo, and they have the photo of the president on the bag. This president is saying that he's not looking for a second term. He's not. He's concerned about the next generation. So this is something that we always talk to president. We always, critique the former president of. When something happens, when they build the other one, they put the president's picture there. And referendum, they put the president picture there. I think this is not really right. We cannot, we cannot be we call to order, or we talk about, we critique other people for for certain things, and when you come, then you start to do the same thing. So it may not be the president. I mean, there are other well-meaning Liberians who contributed or who are contributing to the education sector. Yes, we want to say thank you, but please don't be putting the president picture on these projects. Let me put it that way. On these projects, the boat bear, you get the president picture on it. The last time when it was president, we talk about it and we condemn it. Let's not start the campaign. Your work, please work. Do your work. Alex, I know that your government, please allow me to talk.
That point, Magdalene, I don't point and blow.
No, that your government, that your government.
Yeah, no, I don't point and blow. When the government goes wrong, we'll see it. He made a statement that I'm hearing him for, but also coming to this same issue that he just raised. With the issue of
but when George, say you give for Germany, you jump all over the era. Please mute yourself. Josh, please mute yourself. Okay. Alex, please go on.
Okay, thank you. So the issue about placing the president's photo on the back there, some of us spoke against it before and we still speak against it. If you say this was not good yesterday, today, not because it is you, then be good to you. Let us discourage it at a high level. Governance is governance. Election finish on election day. We are not in the mood of campaign. Campaign that you can placard.
Alex? Okay. Josh, please unmute. I think Alex got a call coming in. Josh, please unmute and say something. Josh?
Okay. Yes, hello. Hi.
Okay. So yes, let's keep the ball rolling while Alex will rejoin us. Yeah, we are talking about accessing opportunities, and we were just talking about the president photo on the book bag. I mean, we passed that already. I mean, this is something that we always critique the past government. Oh, people in picture and will be quoting the president. President Baka is saying, I'm not looking for a second term. I am watching out and wishing the next generation. So it's early for these kind of things. When you start doing it, will feel like you are campaigning now, you're not working. Well, so let's pass that. Opportunities for young people. Accessing opportunities for young people. You don't call me now. I will announce and we can have it. So I'll give you maybe 5 minutes. Let's talk about since you came back from Germany, you've seen a lot and you've interacted with the young people. What are they telling you? We should not only be looking at what the government is not doing, we should also be promoting what the government is doing and telling the government thank you if they need to be if they need to be appreciated. So I give you maybe less than 5 minutes so you can do your deliberation.
Yeah, Magdalene, thank you for the conversation again. It's always good to be on the conversation. I'm sorry if the audience will receive some feedback from me. I'm on the commercial tax authorities too. It's the bureau I have to manage. But the truth is, going straight into the conversation, we have discussed these things before on the same platform. And let me use the time to reiterate what we're previously talking about. Like I always say, the of every society now in this modern dispensation is the youth, and the youthful population. Okay, so if we are not considered in another way, if we are not giving a different program, how do I mean? I mean creating a different policy, like Alexander Cummings always say, doing the same thing and getting no different results. So now is the time that we need to do things differently. Recently, I was calling for the re-establishment of the inter high school programs, mixing with the Ministry of Youth and Sports, where every high school graduate from the left and breadth of Liberia can have the opportunity to go for internship. How can this be possible? It's very possible in the sense where if we take for an example, 50% graduated from Tottenham High School, and then out of the 150 persons, there were 25 persons that were top of the class, right? So the 25 persons will be considered to go to different government ministries or agencies, or it could also be a public-private partnership program where some of these private entities will accept government recommended students. You understand? Where they could go for internship. Now, that internship will not only just develop the student itself, but it will also create the possibility where they can integrate into that sector or into that company or into that environment so that they can better understand what exactly they want to, go or choose for their further life trajectory. Now, this is only possible if we have a robust youth policy program at the Ministry of Youth and Sports, supported by the executive. And it will also be possible the legislature of our own people can pass that program into law that every high school graduate at the end of the year will have some of them going to different entities and ministry of government. It is very possible because it is working in other countries. Ghana has it. Nigeria has it. Recently, I was, like you are aware, in Germany, it is very easy. Every high school graduate has that kind of a free kind of a demo program. But that program is just based for EU students.
Mommy, what do you know? I know.
I'm sorry?
Go on, sorry.
Okay, so if you are part of the EU, I'll take for an example now that we have the whole ECOWAS thing, right? We could also see every ECOWAS citizen at the end of the high school period, you have the chance to go to a public entity operating by the government for internship. That is very possible. But then that is to say we have to create policies that will support all of these and include every other actor in the sector. Most recently, and to conclude on my 5 minutes, the government, President Joseph Human Boakai, created the educator for the students or young people or old folks in the country to learn educator marketing and extracy. However, I was surprised to see that that kind of program came out, which of course was a surprise, but I think it should be something that is that is done every time, or maybe quarterly, or maybe after every 6 months. And at the end of the program, really got me angry was to see over 5,000 youths, over 5,000 persons, because the program was not only for young people, there was some old folks there too. But to see over 5,000 persons walking away from the digital, the marketing program, but then the Magdalene, they were walking with nothing, no compensation, no laptop, no smartphone. How do you expect them to digitalize what they have learned? How do you expect these young people to be entrepreneurs on their own? Because that was the idea of the program. That is the vision. The vision is to make them entrepreneurs on their own. But how do you expect them to be entrepreneurs? How can they be when they don't have money to even start their platform? When they have nothing to start with, no laptop, no smartphone. So in my mind, the program was good, but how does it make impact? So that is a very big question that we need to ask again the policy. However, and sadly, in our country, Liberia, we have politicians who knows nothing about sectors that have become the policymakers of a sector. So this too is Liberia, but we will not stop talking.
Oh, how you learn that so? Politicians who in the other sector did not know about that sector? Like who are you talking about?
What I'm saying is we have in Liberia and many other low-income countries people that were elected into offices of power or maybe came on board through government collaboration, but then these people are chairing committees or chairing entities or chairing institutions of government that got no idea on it. Take for an example, since if someone we have the Senate chair on labor. The Senate chair on labor is Thomas Yaya Nimle. If you check his educational trajectory, or if you check what are some of the impacts he has made in the labor sector, he will score 0. But this is a man who is the Senate chair on labor. Do you want me to start naming more people, Magdalene? I don't think this is the kind of conversation that you want us to have.
Well, I don't think we can go there right now. There's going to be a time where we can discuss that. Since this is a youth conversation, it also we cannot say we can discuss other issues because young people are also, at one point or the other, they are working and their well-being should be prioritized. But the last time an interview with the Bomi County Senator Edwin Snow, he said he chairs a committee, I think EPA, and during that interview he said they have a consultant. Just to climax on what you are saying, they have a consultant for because no one has monopoly over knowledge. So what in this case, what do you do? Maybe other committees can do the same. You don't know everything. You can bring in other people and they serve as consultant. They help you. I'm not going to agree with you if you say the chair on labor knows nothing about the sector because of the education. Maybe the paper he's not showing you papers that he got certain education in whatever labor or globalization policy. But I can tell you maybe his experience. But that will be discussed another time. But people should, if you need to consult, if you need to hire consultants, do it because the goal is for the work to go on. Yes, the goal is for the work to go on. So I think others, too, can do the same for the work to go on. It will actually be good.
To clarify something, Marilyn, before you take on follow-up.
Yeah.
I did not say that his education is the only way that he could make impact in the labor sector. Now we are referencing some of the. However, when you are born onto earth, there are 2 ways you can make impact in society, through education or through professional profile, because those are the 2 things that are entities, around the world. If you want to go study, they will, call you to study in their school. It's because you have the grade point, or 2, you have the professional knowledge. Now, I'm more emphasizing on the fact that he don't have any professional trajectory in the sector. He has not made any impact in the sector. So I was thinking it does not make sense for us to make such a person the Senate chair on labor. However, we will table that.
Yeah, we will table that. But on the other hand, what is the criteria for a person to become chair on a committee? I think we can talk about that later. We can do some research, talk with some other legislators to know what is the criteria for a person to become. Because if we are looking at that, some people are looking at, they will not be chair on some committee. Let's just be frank about that, because we already know. I mean, it's all around. They will not be chair on certain committee. So, but I think they have a set criteria that we can do our investigation to know what makes a person chair on certain committee. All right, so we're going to table that for now. It shouldn't take most of our time on the youth conversation. Now, who you? Now, Ellis? Ellis, why you coming? Ellis, I told you, anytime you on the show, leave cooking business. So 1 minute, we're about to take us.
Thank you. So, not only being chair on a committee in the house, the house covers the entire government. We got different ministry and agencies that have oversight over one way or the other. Okay. So, as a lawmaker, the best thing to do, you don't have monopoly, like you said, over everything. You need to have consultants in your office, technical people that will analyze most of the things, then you go, you push the case of the people one way or the other. But having time, the people, there are some professional people also in your community. As a lawmaker, like you need to have a town meeting. There's some of those bills or some of those arguments that come on the floor before then, they will give you information, and you can, based on information they give you from the community, you can also add into why the consultant will provide for you.
Thank you.
It is for your people in the house.
Okay.
So that's my only point about it.
You are so right. Town hall meetings are very essential. Listen to the people. Some of you now, we election now, you can't listen to your people. When they pour ready to vote you up 2029, then you be saying that people ain't let you. Then you be saying that people ain't know they undermine you. Then you be saying then it be seen. Yeah, their generation is envious. Now you're not having time meeting with the people to hear what they got to say, why they can contribute. Then you be saying. All right. Hello. Yeah. You have to meet that say, I meet their calls and you listen to the callers. So to all of you, we've been talking. We talk with the Henry Boluma from Babulu County. We talk with the guy from Osman Conte from Bomi. With the youth conversation, we talk education, health, and security, and the rest. And now we are discussing the youth. So tell me where you're calling from and what contribution you have for the show this evening. Yes, sir. You got 1 minute, your chief, and you got to stay away from your monitor, your chief. Oh, Sonny, how you doing? Do you know Victoria Tume? Victoria Finatume is in Syria here. You married again before you say what? And then we forget that one. Forget it. Just go straight to the point. Okay. All right, Sonny. Just like your background so noisy, you say you are away from your monitor, but it's like your monitor is right. It's so powerful. I don't know which monitor you're using, but you can place in your call to 0777285961. Victoria, open. Yeah. How you doing? Yeah, Victoria, your microphone is open. How you doing? Okay, very good. All right, just be right there. 0777285961. to form part of the conversation. We have roughly 7 more minutes to go, and we call it a day on today. On State of the Nation. Well, my name is Magdalene Saah, and I'm here with Victoria Finatumed on the other side of the studio. I'm also I've been joined by George Sategbe and Alex Kona. Both of them are all panelists on the youth conversation. And these are young people, influential young people who are making tremendous contribution to our society. And well, they may not take physical cash and give it to you and be saying, "Oh yeah, go drink beer. Why you hungry?" I know some people why they're hungry. Your friend is hungry, then you say, "Let's go drink beer." Yeah, I think that's Somebody hungry, you give them money, they say, "My man, I will chat at the whole table for you." It's wrong. Yeah, you can't treat your friend like that. And then you too, you already know you're hungry. You already know, you need to go and pay your fees. But then you drinking liquor. Yeah, you drinking liquor, but you can walk up to your house. It's a sad thing, man. So now I cannot feel so sad. I can drink beer, but well, it's a sad thing. Someone I get money, you get beer and I go drink liquor. All right, hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Quickly.
Yeah, question. What are the issues we consider as someone?
Youth?
Yeah, because now in community, what have you seen somebody in a 30, 35, 34, they refer to themselves as youth. But which are the things that they consider all those in the brokers as a youth?
Yeah, so my colleagues will respond to. They have different ideas with regards to what you are saying, but let me take more course. In some other countries, the ages are from 18 to 24, but in sub-Saharan Africa is oh my God. Yeah, hello. Yeah, yes, it's good to have you on. Okay. Yeah, your line is so terrible, Chief. I'm not really getting you. I don't know whether the panel is getting you. Let me try to allow you to go, Chief. Yeah, hello. Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah, my name is Harry Pickard. This afternoon from my right and closely follow the discussions, Thursday on the day and party meeting. They have youth coming together to discuss different constructive arguments together. Trying to rebuild the country in a very intellectual way. And I think it calls for applauding. But the issues, one of the founders talk about helping the high school students carry on in intelligent debate or in the high school debate. And so I think that is very much important as well. Because it's being at solicit youth or train young people to express themselves. And those are very much important cause. And I think our government need to promote the causes and other individuals as well. So I want to say thank you to you guys. John, I will always say for the program.
Okay, thanks so kindly for your participation. At least we can take 2 more calls and call it a day. So to the friend to the caller who talked about the ages in Liberia, Liberia sometimes, but it's typically considered those within a range. Sometimes from 15 to 35. In Africa. Okay.
United Nations defined the youth are from the age of 15 to 24 years old.
Yeah.
The high United Nations station. But for our setting now, you go to community now, you see 44-year-old, 45-year-old mentally youth chairman.
Yeah. So in Africa, it's 15 to 35. 15 to 35. Yeah. Yes. 15 to 35.
For United Nations taking from 15 to 24. So like for me, for the scout, the way I'm part of the Labrosco Association, the program there is for young people. So most of the opportunity that they give a program that they have free visa, free plane ticket, they take it from the age of 15 to 25. You got to be in our range. Once you pass that level, you're not qualified to get a free ticket.
Okay. So yes, you got it right. The UN's the age for the United Nations is from 15 to 24, right?
15 to 24.
Yeah, 15 to 24. Yes. In Africa, is 15 to 35. In Liberia, I want to yeah. So now I give you all I want to sister. All right, no, we have to go, man. We have to go. It was good having you guys on.
Thank you. And to the young people of Painesville City, as the chairperson for the Interlegal Class of Painesville and the school growing kids, again said the Interlegal Class of Painesville are school about to open. We have a lot of programs that you can benefit from, that you can come and be a part of.
Okay.
The Interlegal Class of Painesville coming to organize the question bee, the study bee.
Okay.
The Painesville Park, where the Painesville Academy Award.
Okay.
Organizing every school in Painesville. All the school in Painesville, like I said, we're coming there for you to participate and make your talent new. Come on, expose your talent.
Okay. Josh.
Yeah, sure. So it's all that going back to the basis. However, I only wanted to erect some few checkpoints.
No, don't erect it now. You gotta keep it for another time.
No. It's just it's like youth, when they say youth, it is different to based on the continent that you are in.
Yeah.
Like for an example, in Europe, when they say youth, is between the ages of 15 to 29.
Okay.
Basically, there are some other programs that even up to 30 years and 33 years, they still consider you as a youth.
Okay.
Because this one time, if you can recall, the U.S. Embassy just put up the Magdalene, Washington fellowship, right?
Yeah.
That fellowship is for ages between 15 to 35 years old.
No, I think it's from 18. I think it's from 18 to 35.
No, yeah, I'm sorry, 18 to 35.
Yeah.
So it means they still consider you as a youth even up to the age of 35. So that's injection I wanted to make. But it was a good show.
Okay.
I think we should do this again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you talk about the Magdalene Washington Fellowship Program. The last time I was shortlisted to for interview, and unfortunately for me, it was an online interview, and my internet was very terrible. So, my internet was very terrible. On a serious note, you know what it means to apply for that program and be accepted. I was actually shortlisted, and I attended the interview online. My internet was so terrible, and I knew I screwed up. So, I'm also encouraging other young people to apply, even though I still have, a little time to see whether I can benefit from it. I will still apply. Anyway, thank you all so much for listening, watching as well. My name is Magdalene, and it was going to be here this afternoon. Victoria, how you doing? Okay, so what did you enjoy today? Our student, this is Victoria Finatome. What you enjoy? I mean, just 1 minute. We are closing up now. It's more, That's your news morning, Tanya. Yeah, so let's talk about that more tomorrow and I'll get feedback from you. But you are actually doing well. I mean, I don't want to praise you. You gotta, this is not a profession where you know that mama baby thing. You have to be tough. You have to be on top of things, and you have to learn, accept correction, and always be reading and listening as well. There are times I can tell you I go for a program just to close up. I will be like, I'm not, but I'm paying attention, I'm taking notes, and you people think you know it all. And that's how you should also be following as well. So see you on tomorrow. I hope you be here tomorrow. We're going to have another conversation. Okay. So yes, we have to go. We're out of time. See you on tomorrow. We'll talk business tomorrow.